So friends, today I was thinking about all the physiotherapy homework I have been given in my long career for 50 years teaching recreational dance and fitness programs. As you can imagine, over a 50-year career, I've had injuries just like anybody. And I never hesitate to go to the physiotherapist and get advice because I figure, well, they might know a little more than I do and I'm willing to learn. So this class is inspired by Pilates, yoga, and physiotherapy. Let's just start with a nice warm-up. I have, for equipment, I just want to show you I'm going to use a light elastic for a few exercises. And we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, our tummy is pulled up and in. We've spread out our toes on the mat, and we're going to roll the shoulders just to release tension. This is a way that I start most classes I do because I just want to let the whole world roll off my shoulders and be here with you for a change. Inhale up, exhale back and down. It's so nice for me to be able to spend an hour with you. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Let yourself sigh. Big breath in. Big breath in. One more. All right, bend your knees a little bit. We're going to reach down the side and come center, reach side. So as you're doing this, you're pulling in your tummy, lifting your pelvic floor. And if you like, you can also reach up and over. Let's let this be soft and slow. Exhaling into your movement. We're not going to rush anything today. So yes, I've been thinking about all the times I've been to the physiotherapist for one ache or pain or another. And they've given me lots of good advice. I don't always keep taking it. That's my problem. So now, holding onto your shoulders, let's exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. So we're going to do lots of strengthening and a great big stretch by the end of the class. In the last 15 minutes of this hour-long class, we will be doing big stretches. But for the first 45 minutes, we're going to focus on mobilizing and strengthening every part of the body. Exhale, inhale, center, exhale, little twist, inhale, center, and let's just float the arms around now in a low arc around the hips. And I'm letting my feet release from the floor a little bit. And here we'll do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the hands hands up, palms up, take the shoulders back, and we're making little shoulder circles up and back, opening the heart, stretching out the pectoral muscles. And now we'll turn the hands, palms down, and do the little circles to the front. Let's remember to lift the pelvic floor up inside the body. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. If I do too much of something, you let yourself take a break whenever you need to. All right, we're going to take our feet wider apart. We're bending the knee from the right to the left. Elbows tucked into the waist, hands palms up. We're bringing our hands to the center and then squeezing the elbows into the waist and taking the hands back. You want to think about dropping your shoulder blade down into the back and squeezing it towards the 2 shoulder blades towards the center of your back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. And now we'll roll our shoulders. Excuse me while I fix the underwear. Roll the shoulders to the back as you bend one knee at a time, and you're taking your knee in the same direction as your toes. That's really important. So you're just starting with a shoulder roll, and that little bit of a torso twist is in your shoulder roll. Okay, let's take that up higher if you can. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about the Batusi. Do you remember Batman used to do a dance? Adam West? The Batusi. Sorry. Just keep going. 3, 2, and if you can, great big circles, slow it down. Up, reach way back. Up, way back. If your shoulders are painful, then stick to one of the earlier movements that don't hurt so much. Not that this one is hurting me, it's not. But I know if you have an injury in your shoulder, this can be tough. Okay, we're picking up our elastic now. So I'm just using a light Pilates band. I bought it at Walmart, so forgive me for that. But we're just going to take our hands out and stretch back to start off with. Exhale out and back. Inhale, control it on the way in. Exhale out and back. Control it on the way in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale out and back. And inhale. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Rest. Now I'm taking my hands and putting them under the elastic, palms up. My thumbs are turned to the outside and I'm tucking my elbows into my waist. I'm going to open my chest and shoulders Taking my thumbs towards the back, stretching the elastic, and keeping the elbows right into the waist. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I can hear things moving. Is that you doing snap, crackle, pop? Okay, 4 more. If 4 more is too many, take a rest if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. I'm putting the elastic down, not too far away because I'll use it again later. Bringing the arms out to the sides. Inhale, behind the head. Elbows together. Elbows apart. Open the heart. Elbows together. Elbows back. Bring the hands up and down behind your back. The palms are facing back. Elbows forward. I can hardly move mine. Elbows back. Elbows forward. Elbows back. Good. Again, inhale up. Hands behind the head. Elbows forward. Touch them together. Elbows back. Open your heart. Let's do that again. Exhale. Inhale. Nice. Bring it up and hands behind your back. Palms face backwards. Elbows forward. Elbows back. Elbows forward. Elbows back. And rest. Gonna roll the shoulders a few more times. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Nice work. Okay, now that your shoulders are really well warmed up, we're going to get down on the mat. So I'm coming to the end of the mat and taking a nice big breath in. Exhaling down into a squat. Bringing the hands to the floor and walking my hands out. Spreading out the fingers, digging the tips of the fingers into the mat. Just going for a few cat-cows to warm up the erector spinae. Here we go. Exhale, contract in the tummy, round your back. And inhale, reverse. Lift your tail and your horns. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And now we'll go for neutral spine. We're going to reach the opposite arm and leg out. And if you have trouble balancing like this in the bird dog, you could choose either to do the arm or the leg and be in a more of a tripod position. Exhale and bring the hand towards the knee. Then inhale, stretch out again. Inhale. Good. Don't forget to dig your fingertips into the mat. Exhale. Inhale, stretch it out. Keep the tummy lifting. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, stretch it out. Let's try for 4 more. Three more. Two more. And 1 more. And rest. You can sit or stand or come up on your knees. Let's just give the shoulders a break. A nice big arm circle. Inhale up. Exhale, hands back, clasp, and lift. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back, clasp, and lift. Inhale up. Exhale back, clasp. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale back. All right, coming to a puppy stretch. Placing the hands up the mat, thumbs up. I'm slowly bringing my forehead towards the mat, stretching out from the hips all the way to the armpits. Back to hands and knees. We're going back to our bird dog exercise, stretching out the side that you did not do last time. So opposite arm and leg, reach it out. And if it's too much, you just choose either the arm or the leg. Exhale, bring it together in the center. And inhale, stretch it out. Pull the tummy muscles up and in towards the spine. Exhale, touch. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, touch. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, touch. Inhale, stretch out. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. And rest. Let's just go to the puppy stretch for a few more seconds. Reach your hands up the mat. Press your tail back towards your heels. Take some nice slow, deep breaths. And now sitting up. Legs to the front and taking my elastic again, and I'm going to catch the elastic with my feet and point the toes a little bit away from me so that if the elastic was to slide off my feet, it wouldn't snap up towards my face. And we're going to just roll a little bit. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, release. And when you pull back, hold it for a few seconds. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, release. We'll do 4 more of these. Now my elastic is really gentle today. 3. I'm just trying to activate muscles. 2. And 1. And rest. Now I'm taking the elastic and holding it on the ends, palms up, and I have to point the toes a little bit so the elastic doesn't slide away, but I'm taking it in a low extension to the back. So taking the elastic, stretching it around and back. And you can see why as you do this exercise, your elastic needs to be quite gentle for this. You can do this exercise just using body resistance as well. But this is part of the physiotherapy homework I've been given over the years. Inhale, center. Exhale. Try to hold it for a second or 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale. I've been neglecting this, I can tell. Oh my gosh. Well, this needs to get put into a few more classes. It's making me shake. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. And rest. Okay. Taking the feet apart. And holding the shoulders again. Either here or here, doesn't matter. Exhale into a little twist and inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now we're twisting and holding it for a few seconds. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. My upper back gets really tight sometimes. And this is one of the things I'm supposed to do 3 or 4 times a day. And I forget about it. Right? We always forget about these things until we start having a problem. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist and hold. Inhale, center. So I'm trying to mobilize the thoracic area of my spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And one more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. All right, let's come on down onto our side. If you want to lay right down, that's absolutely okay. I'm going to stay on my forearm. Taking the top leg, my knees are bent a little bit, tummy pulled in. Taking the top leg, I'm going to flex the foot, turn the toes down towards the floor, and then up and back. Down towards the floor, up and back. Can you tell what you're working? You're waking up your gluteus medius and minimus, which is like the side of your hip. can do at least 3 or 4 more. Change sides. Now, if you're on your forearm like me, make sure you're lifting up out of the arm and not slouching in your shoulder joint. So we're turning the toes down and up and back. Down, up and toes turn down and forward, then up towards the back. You might notice that you feel really different on one side or compared to the other. Definitely I do. I have an injury in one of my hips. An old injury. It's better now, but I can always feel it when I am working. Let's try for 3 or 4 more. And rest. Okay, now we're coming onto our back. Lay down with your knees bent, and we're going to activate the bigger glute muscle called the glute maximus. Exhale, pull in the tummy. Float the hips up. Squeeze the buttocks. Take the knees apart. Then bring them back to parallel and slowly come down. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt, lift, and knees apart a bit. Then bring them back to parallel and come down. Exhale, lift, knees apart. Bring them back to parallel and bring them down. Keep going. Try for 3 or 4 more, just like that. Rest. Place your hands behind your head. Stretch out one leg. Exhale, lift your leg a few inches, and you lift your head just 1 inch or so, pulling in the tummy. Contracting right about where your diaphragm is, closing the rib cage, keeping Keeping the elbows wide, your hands are supporting your head but not pulling the head up. And let's just take 2 or 3 more breaths here. And rest. Change legs. We're activating our core muscles. Keep the elbows wide, hands support the head. Exhale and pull in the tummy, and we lift the leg just a couple of inches, lift the head an inch or 2. I'm looking straight up at the ceiling, supporting my head with my hands, pulling my tummy in, taking nice long slow breaths, just holding this. Rest. Bending both knees, rolling onto your side, sitting up. Let's take our legs out to the front. And if you need to support yourself with your hands behind your back, that's fine. We're going to lift our toes, flex the feet, and look up. Breathe in. And now point the toes and exhale, look down. Flex the feet, slowly look up, breathe in. And exhale, point the toes, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try for 3 or 4 more. If you need to take a break, that's allowed. Let's go back to our hands and knees. Stretch out your opposite arm and leg in the bird dog and hold it. And remember, if you can only do one or the other, that's okay. We're going to draw little tiny circles, very small. They're just about the size of a baseball. Keep your tummy pulled up and in. Your fingertips dig into your mat. Your arm, supporting arm, has a little bend. Now circle the other way, little tiny circles. And rest. That's harder than it looks. Let's change sides. Stretching out the leg and the arm in the bird dog, digging the fingertips into the mat, keeping your supporting arm a little bit bent. Tummy's lifting. Little circles the size of a baseball. I'm doing that with my arm and my leg. In one direction. Keep breathing, guys. And now we do it the other way. And rest. Going back for a puppy stretch. Thumbs up. And taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. Coming onto your side again, on your forearm. The knees are bent, but let's take the legs straight down the mat and get a line from shoulder, hip to feet, and then take the knees back, or the feet back. So you still have that straight line through your body, and the knees are not in front of you. We're going to make a fist with the hand that's on the mat and push it down. Lift the hips and squeeze the buttocks and press the hips forward. All right, let's try to hold this. Take 3 or 4 breaths. Right beneath your shoulder, lifting up out of the shoulder, keeping the whole thing supported. Feet are behind you, pull in the tummy, let's lift the hips and squeeze the buttocks, push the hips forward a little bit and hold 3 or 4 breaths. But I can definitely feel it. Doing this one more time. Hips up and forward. Push your fist down into the floor. Keep the tummy lifted. Lift up out of your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Good work. Coming over to your other side. Remember, we straighten out the whole body, stretch the legs down the mat. Then we bend the knees to the back, or bend the knees so the feet go to the back. And we have a straight line through our hips and shoulders and knees. Fist on the floor, push it down. Let's lift up. And we'll hold, squeezing the bum a little bit. 1. 2. 3. 4. And slowly down. 2 more rounds coming up. Fist pushes down, elbow right beneath your shoulder. Exhale, lift. Keep breathing. 3 or 4 breaths. Hold holding this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly down. Here comes the last round. This makes me shake a little bit, but you need to know that. Pull in your tummy and push the fist down and lift and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Oh my goodness. Okay, sitting up a little bit. Now next I'm going to do the half bridge again, or you could do a crab. So I'm going to do the crab actually, and you decide if you would like to do the half bridge or the crab. I love the crab because it really stretches out my shoulders, which I need. Fingertips are pointing away, feet planted. Pull in the tummy, push down into the arms, tuck the tail, lift, and hold. 3 or 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And slowly come down. Take a breath. Fingertips turned out. And if this position is too much, just lay down and do the half bridge like we did earlier. Tuck your tail, exhale, pull in the tummy, float the hips up. I'm lifting my toes this time, holding this. 3 or 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly coming down. Taking a rest for just a moment. Last time coming up. There we go. Tuck the tail, pull in the tummy, exhale, float the hips up, and holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly coming down. Good job, guys. Let's sit up tall, take the feet apart. Actually, you can sit any way you like. You could sit cross-legged. It doesn't matter. We're going to do one more set of twists. Remember, we want to try to hold it for a second to the side. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, twist, and hold, and center. Inhale, exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, center. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, center. 3 more. Exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, and hold. Inhale, Inhale, center, last one. Exhale, twist and hold. And inhale, center. All right, we're coming down onto our backs again. Stretch out one leg. It's just a few inches off the floor. Hands behind your head to support your head. Elbows wide. Lift the head. Pull in the tummy, especially here at the sternum area, closing the ribs. We're holding this. Okay, we're drawing little circles with the foot, right from the hip. So little circles with the leg to the inside. 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1. Little circles to the outside. 1, 2, 3. Size of a baseball. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Change legs. Exhale and lift just a couple of inches. Keep your elbows really wide, support the head, but don't pull on it. And little circles to the inside, size of a baseball, just circling your leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Let's come to our hands and our knees again. Dig in your fingertips, have your shoulders above your hands. You're going to take one leg straight back, and now we're drawing a little rainbow with the legs. So we touch to the side, draw the rainbow, and touch to the inside. Now I have to move a little bit because I'm going to kick paintings off the wall. Touch outside, up, rainbow, touch across, up. Pull the tummy up and in. Keep your elbows a little bent. We're not trying to lift it really high. Four more rainbows on this leg. 1, and rest. Changing to your other leg, stretch it back, pull in the tummy, touch down to the outside, then rainbow up and cross over, touch to the inside. Make sure you keep breathing. Keep the tummy lifted and the elbows a little bent. Four more. Onto your side, If you want, you can lay right down. We're finishing up, and then we're getting to our stretches. I promised them, and I haven't forgotten. So here we are to the side. The knees are a little bent. Elbow beneath your shoulder if you're leaving your forearm on the floor, or lay down. Stretch the top leg out. Stack your hips. And we're drawing little circles the size of a baseball with the leg. I'm doing little circles to the back to begin with. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And reversing those little circles to the inside. Stack the hips, try not to wiggle. 4 more. No, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Change sides. Knees bent. Stretching out the top leg. I have to move a little bit because I'm going to kick my equipment. Okay, stretching the leg out, and we're putting our hand on the hip to make sure it's not wiggling, stacking the hips, lifting out of the shoulder, little circles, size of a baseball, not too big. Keep breathing. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse your circles. Try not to wiggle. Okay, guys, I find this hard. It doesn't look like anything, but I find it hard. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's lay on our backs. Oh. Take your arms out to the side in the T position. Knees are up, and if your back is tender, leave your toes on the floor. We'll do a little twist. Exhale over to the side and just rest. Oh, look in the opposite direction to your toes. Now you're taking nice, long, slow breaths. Letting yourself relax. Don't worry about how much you twist, even if it's only a very tiny little bit. That's okay. You need to be really gentle with your spine. A little bit of twisting goes a long way. Let's bring the knees to the center. And then take them to the other side. Turn and look away from your knees. Just relax here. Stretch your legs down the mat. And we'll bring up one knee and hold it with the opposite hand, and then take it across the body. If your back is feeling cranky, leave your hips on the floor and just bring your knee across the midline. Or you can go into a little bit more of a twist if it feels good to you. Let's just take some nice long, slow breaths here. Back to center. We're changing legs. Bring the knee up, opposite hand to knee, and bring the knee across the body or across the midline. Turn and look in the opposite direction. And then slow your breathing down. To center. Put the soles of your feet together, relax your knees open, and put your hands on the floor in cactus or goalpost position. And just relax, letting the knees sink towards the mat, letting the chest open. Bring your chin in a little bit, and your shoulders come down and away from your ears. Slowly roll onto the side and use the arms to help you sit up. Sitting up, any way that you're comfortable. You can sit cross-legged or stretch your legs out. I'm just a little more comfortable with my legs stretched out, so I prefer that. Pushing your hand down and away. Take your head to the opposite side. And just take some nice slow breaths. And coming up, and your hand can come down on the other side, and take your head away from the hand that is on the floor. Nice slow breaths. Bringing the feet together and just holding on to the feet, or if you need to use your elastic, that works too. You can take your elastic and catch your feet. heart forward, feeling a big stretch in the hamstrings and a little bit in the lower back as well. I've got a bit of tension on my elastic, bending my arms to pull myself forward a bit, but I'm really trying hard.
Activity completed.
To keep the spine straight and back flat. So I'm just hinged forward a little, stretching out the hamstrings here. And rest. Well, guys, thank you so much for being with me and joining me while I do all my physiotherapy homework. I hope you had a really good class. It went really fast for me, but I'm sure it didn't feel like that to you. Oh my goodness. Okay.